Coming up, 6 teams in the Zone Nation look to remain unbeaten. Conway gets its first major test as Richland Northeast comes to the backyard. Region 7 begins league play in Class 3A. Carolina Forest puts their unbeaten mark on the line against rival Myrtle Beach. Dillon travels down Highway 9 for a matchup with North Myrtle Beach. The winner joins us live in the End Zone studios. Lamar has not given up a point in 2004. The Silver Foxes get a tough test at 3A Darlington. Mark Haggard and Mandy Mitchell present 2 more Friday Night Heroes with HTC game balls. The End Zone sets the tone with all the Week 4 action.
Stay tuned, the End Zone is back! Yeah!
Good evening and welcome to another edition of the End Zone. I'm Rich Chrampanis. Coming up later in the show, we'll have the openers in Region 7 3A, but we begin tonight with a great matchup in the backyard. Conway opened the season with 3 wins over Grand Strand schools. Now it's time for a pair of tough non-region matchups with the Tigers beginning tonight with Richland Northeast. Let's get things started. This one was a barn burner. Conway head coach Chuck Jordan ranked 2nd in the state against number 7 Richland Northeast. Conway trailing 7-0 in the third. Here's the take by Junior Hemingway. Everybody bites on the fake. And Hemingway turns the corner. He's just a sophomore. 47 yards inside the 5-yard line, but the Richland Northeast defense would hold. The interception by Ronnie Travis. So Richland Northeast is back in business. But Brandon Walsh throws a sideline pass. Look at the hit by Bernard DeWitt. It's knocked loose and Aaron Scott recovers on the very next play. Conway gives it right back. The pass intended for Eric Huggins, but there's Calvin Harrison with the pick. So we move to the 4th quarter. Here's a direct snap to Bobby Wallace. Sweeps wide left, finds a crease. Oh my, Bobby Wallace, 53 yards. Just under 10 minutes to go, we're tied at 7. The Conway defense then goes to work. David Allen's going to make himself a big play here. 4th quarter turnovers are always big momentum swings. Then the big play, Hemingway to Eric Huggins. And Huggins does a whole lot after this catch. That's why he's going to Oklahoma. He looked like a Sooner schooner there. So now it's 14-7 Conway, and it's time for the Tigers D to take care of the rest. Josiah Childs, that's marvelous pursuit. Then here comes the hit of the night. Don't come across the middle when Bernard DeWitt's involved. And the Conway Tigers put a stick on Richland Northeast. 14-7 is your final. Conway gets the win. Our Mark Haggard gets post-game reaction from Chuck Jordan after the game.
But I felt like our kids kept their poise, and our defense got some takeaways at opportune times, and we came back and won this football game. Bottom line is, Bobby Wallace made a great play. Eric Huggins made a great play, and great players make great plays when you have those opportunities.
How big is this win?
It's one win. You know, we got to get ready for Carolina Forest next. Obviously, they're a good football team, and I felt like it was going to be a real test for us, and it was.
Great win for Conway. Congratulations to Chuck Jordan and the Tigers. They're 4-0. How about South Florence looking to go 4-0? They had a tussle in Sumter with Crestwood. Great to see the South Florence fans making the road trip. 4th quarter, it's 12-6 Crestwood. Here's Carver Wright, fakes the handoff, and it's a touchdown. 13-12 South Florence in front. 4th quarter. Deion Singleton on 3rd and goal gets the touchdown for Crestwood. It's a 20-13 game, but this is Anthony Fonville, and he is making his presence known. Great return by the freshman, 68 yards. It sets up this run by Fonville. One of the best freshmen in the Zone Nation. We're tied at 20. But Crestwood would respond 3 plays into their next drive. Jeremy McNeil, 79 yards, looking to break the tackles. That's a big-time run. And that was your ball game. Well, those are 2 very good football teams that got together. Crestwood moved down to Class 3A, and you have to consider them one of the favorites to go all the way. Crestwood a 26-20 win over South Florence. The Bruins lose for the first time this year, right with a TD run and a TD pass. And we saw Anthony Fonville play some great football tonight. Let's go to Marion, the land of the Swamp Foxes, where West Florence paid a visit, 4A against 3A. And the Swamp Foxes looking to bounce back after a tough loss to Mullins. Rufus Brunson picked off by Rod Crawford, and Crawford gets inside the 10. It would lead to a Knights touchdown, 7-0 West Florence. Brandon Campbell, the one-man gang, over 100 yards on the ground. Great run here. It would lead to this. Brunson with the give to William Moody. And Moody's in the zone. It's a 7-7 ball game. Then Brunson to the air, quick little slant to Zeddy Hemingway, and Zeddy Hemingway's got some burners. He is off the races. It's a 13-7 game. And Brunson really did a great job of running the offense. Keeps it himself here. And Brunson, watch him get the ball right over the pylon. That's a touchdown. West Florence had a late surge, but it is the Marion Swamp Foxes scoring a 28-20 win. So Marty McIntyre's bunch heads into the bye week with a big win to go to 3-2. Campbell with 120 yards. Brunson was a catalyst on offense as the Swamp Foxes score an 8-point win over West Florence. Let's go to Hartsville, where Lewis Lineberger's bunch had another tough out-of-conference game with Lancaster. This is Kelvonta Gregg to Andre Jacobs. He would fumble, and Lancaster was in business. So now they go for some trickery. The reverse goes to Jacobi Thrower. He finds the end zone. 7-0 Lancaster in front. So now Hartsville tries to get it going. The give to Clay Haley. Takes it up the middle. He would take out the ref. The drive would stall. Lancaster once again driving, but the Hartsville defense would buckle down. This pass is incomplete, and that is all you saw. One touchdown tonight. Hartsville has been in some real tough tussles. They're trying to get ready for Region 6 4A, and playing teams like Fort Mill and Lancaster is certainly going to get them ready. This is a quality game for Hartsville. That Lancaster bunch is going to play Conway in 2 weeks, and that should be a dandy. Let's step away. When we come back, we'll have the start of conference play in Region 7 3A. North Myrtle Beach and Dillon start the first of what should be many great matchups in the region. The winner joins us live in the End Zone studio when we come back.